guys. So when the first videos of 30 days of learning how to love myself that I uploaded, I realized that it's really hard to find what I'm grateful for one day. Three things in one day is not like I don't feel grateful. Well, I feel grateful that every day I wake up and I have a roof over my head, but I usually spend all day working and just laying around and sleep and eat. I don't do things much, so usually things will be the same. I realize that it's not like every day I have something new, but I don't do much. I just work. So I think you might get the point. So I decided that every day I will write down things, one or two that make me feel great about that day, and at the end of the week, I will make a video talk about all of it, and just make it into a video. Look who decided to join the footages. Hello. Before the pandemic and before all the quarantine, my family is very busy. My mom and my dad usually have work from the morning to the afternoon, and my brother, he have school all day, and me myself, I have school and work from early in the morning until late night at around 11 p.m. So we don't really have a dinner where we can gather and sit down and talk to each other, which make our relationship a little bit distant. But since the pandemic hit and the quarantine started about 2 months ago, we started to have more dinner night together. We have more time to sit down and talk. So that's why on August 7th, I decided to treat myself and my family a snack that we all always love. Is some fried stuff. I went out with my mom, went for some grocery, and I bought some stuff. Then we went back home. I make them snacks. So then after that, we just sit down and watch TV and have snack together and just talk to each other, which was very great. It was a great dinner night. So I feel very grateful that I can finally have time for my family. On August 8th, I got my period, and then I treat myself a very much comfortable and relaxing Pamper Day. On August 9th, I edited and uploaded a video which contained all of the project and ideas and photo shoots that I've been doing and working on, and I've finished throughout the years from 2020 until now. On August 10th, I went out with my mom and I have had a new plant cut, which is this one, this big beautiful leaf, and I was propagated it, and I hope that it would not have any roots rot, and still not seeing any sign of roots, but we're still working on it. On August 11th, I have a sudden brainstorm which leads to so many ideas and contents for the next videos, the next project I'm going to do. I even have the ideas for things that I'm going to do after the pandemic, and I have built up a lot of project for it, and I hope that, finger crossed, after the pandemic I could just create more things than now. I also realized that I have created a routine for myself, which is a thing that I call pandemic routine. So lately I've been waking up around 10 to 11 a.m., which is pretty much late, but I don't really have things to do in the morning, so I usually wake up at around that time in the day. After that, I would just clean my bed very properly. I put up the curtain, I spread out the so I was about to do the dishes and film the footage of it, but then I ruined the tripod, so I'm fixing it with some glue. So now, we're going to boil some water up, and then we're going to clean the dishes. And I just pick up all of my stuffed animal and then roll up the bed, and then I will just went out, brush my teeth, and do the house chores, wash the dishes, and then I will have lunch. Usually I will have lunch, but sometimes I also have brunch, which is when I wake up at around 10 a.m. in the morning. I will make something called brunch, which with many things. Like midnight munch, I usually make brunch with leftover things from the breakfast that my mother or my dad or my brother have. Usually I will cut up some bread and add up some butter, some garlic. I would just roast it all up. It's kind of a little bit crispy. Then I will have made a salad, maybe some carrots shredded out with some garlic, lemon, some vinegar, or sometimes any kind of veggies that I found in the fridge. So I would just cook it all up and bring it to my room and start up my days. So lately I've had a laptop from my cousin. It was an old laptop, not a new one, but all of my others two laptop was all fucked up. So when I have this new laptop, I have so many things to do. So I would just start up my days by opening the laptop and started to work. On August 12th, I work all day, and on the afternoon, I just went out for some grocery with my mom, and I have some footages of these cute little cats. The market is pretty much empty. There isn't much people like it used to. Well, the quarantine and such, so we have our permissions. We need to have our permission to go out to shop at around 2 hours, and then we have to get back home immediately. So yeah, on the 13th and the 14th, I have some deeply anxiety and a panic attack, so I just hibernated on the other 2 days. I know that it sounds like I was being lazy and I skipped those 2 days, but I actually work on that day, but then I feel like a little bit sad, so I would just gone with the flu, and on that 2 days I would just laying around and sleep and work. I have been working on a topic called midnight munch. So midnight munch usually simply you can understand is that me cooking things in the middle of the night for me, and sometimes some for my members of the family. I usually cook some porridge with leftover meat and egg and some vegetable in it. Most all of the meal will make from leftover things from dinner. Lately I skip breakfast because I usually stay up very late and I wake up very late in the morning at around 10 a.m. 11 a.m. so I usually have brunch, or I would just skip brunch and go straight to lunch. So when the midnight comes, I usually feel very hungry, so I usually would cook up something that I have in the cabinet and I would just cook it. Sometimes my father will ask me to cook it for him too, so he pretty much like midnight munch, but I'm trying to cut him down on it